you only have 3 more days to subscribe. That is it. After 3 days, you won't have time anymore. You will have missed it. Don't miss it. 3 more days. That's it. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Woo! New Mythic Hero. It's here. Again, I can't really do like a blind reaction for these because it's... You can kind of see it poking up here, but like, you know, it's literally in the title. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. But, no one's really shocked, right? I, for one, maybe thought that they'd put Dagr on maybe a midpoint banner, like they did Mira, and then they would make Not the new Mythic for that month also. That's not going to happen. So instead, we're just getting Dagr. I assume Not will be in June. May? May. I assume she's going to show up in May. So, for what that's worth, there you go. That's what we got. Colorless, probably Sarah. Green is now full. Red has been full. And blue has had its pick of the lot. But I would strongly assume that it's going to be someone like Guinevere, maybe Selena, Dusel, perhaps. So it's likely going to be a good banner. But let's see. Let's see what Dagr's got going on with her and her kit. And I'm sure we have some assumptions. We'll call them assumptions for what her weapon probably looks like right now. Oh my gosh, it's Dagr. Dagr's cool.
My reign is going to be a lot of fun for everyone.
I like that voice. That's a good voice right there. Alright. Hold up. Skin Foxy. Skin Foxy. I don't know how to pronounce it. But I feel like I'm in the ballpark. Alright, so we got... we are an infantry axe unit. By the way. Don't know if you missed that or not. Just letting you know. So we're getting speed +3 buff and Pathfinder. That's exciting. Start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants attack speed defense res +5 and bonus to attack speed defense res during combat equal to the penalty on each of those stats times dose. So for example, if unit has -7 penalty to attack, grants attack +19. Yo! For a net bonus of 12. There you go. Calculates each stat bonus independently. Soups. So not anything like we've seen the penalty multiplier, right? The reverse Uno card, if you will. No, not me, you. And that's pretty much what this is doing here. But we're also getting that to every stat. So that's pretty dope. Pathfinder seems to be, by chance, the slightly newer-ish addition to this particular set. So when an ally moves through a unit space, that space is counted as 0 spaces. Moved instead of 1 space. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Unit space can be freely added to allies' normal movement. Oh my. Applies to allies with movement types that allow movement through unit space. Oh my. Okay. Yikes. That's pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty scary. I also assume that would come in handy on battlefields such as things like Grand Conquest, for example, where movement is quite literally everything. That intrigues me, and I'm excited about that. We will definitely be pulling for Dagr, by the way, but I definitely want one now. I definitely want her now. That seems super fun. I am very much looking forward to that. So basically, Flyers kind of have like their pick of the lot at this point, right? Because there's, unless I'm mistaken, Uh, there are no restrictions to spaces that they can travel over, right? Aside from like permanent structures that nobody can go through. So basically, if Dagger's in your way, it doesn't count as a movement space. You give an alley-oop, basically. She just kind of chucks you ahead of her, which is neat. So that's fun. All right, so we got Dragon Fang, we got Attack Speed Push, even Tempest. Well, there you go. There's our new Tempest skill. Fitting, given Pathfinder. And then we have Sun Twin Wing. Should I describe even Tempest first? It's the same thing as Odd Tempest, just even. So instead of 1, 3, 5, it is now 2, 4, 6. And we're all caught up. Sun Twin Wing. That's her unique B. I like the hawk, by the way. That's pretty dope. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts speed defense -5 on foe, and also neutralizes effects that guarantees foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. Interesting. That's very interesting. Huh. Okay. So, not anything super crazy, but really nice to have, right? So, you've got, like, the null follow-up, but also, you get that nice little debuff with the 25% health or greater conditional attached to it. So, that's kind of nice. I like that. That's pretty neat. Pathfinder obviously is the coolest part of her kit, in my humble opinion. But Sun Twin Wing is pretty cool. That's a nice thing to have. What blessing were we again? What are we? What did we see? I'm assuming light. All right, cool, light. And there you've got that special bonus. So I'm pretty sure that means that she's going to allow you to unlock an extra slot in your light team for AR. So praise the sun. Praise the sun's radiance. My mistake. I misspoke. All right. So let's see what the actual damage output is. She's doubling. I'm assuming she's going to be a speedy axe, which we don't really have that many of. Not true speedy axes.
If you say so.
But obviously that's not the main reason why you want her.
All right, next.
She's just ready to annihilate Duo Ephraim. Okay. All right.
I won't lose.
Hold on. That was Pathfinder in action. In case you missed that. In case you missed it, that was Reagan going 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Yeah, Pathfinder's going to be a riot. Okay, so Cavs can now move 4 slots instead of the 3. I'm going to be real. You guys want Dagger. I know there are banners coming up. I know that there are important things. I will, of course, let you know when she's coming back the soonest with the hero tracker that's going to go live on Monday or Tuesday, whatever day this banner actually starts up. But this is really handy. Ether raids aside, this Pathfinder skill seems really fun. So, God, it's going to be a nightmare. Okay. All right. Yep. Okay, cool. Great. Fun. All right, so there's Lucina. We knew about her. Marth. Erica. Bram. Edelgard. Corrin. Gwen. There she is. Freya. Reagan. And Dussel. Alright, there you go. And Sarah. Oh yeah, Sarah. Well, we knew her. I was utterly beyond confident that it would be Sarah because, frankly, she is the only option at this point. Unless they want to do something weird and throw some rando in. That might also happen. So, but it didn't. Yay. Alright, so This is who we're dealing with. This is a very, very, very interesting banner. Dagr coming in is pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Green is so strong. Green is so good. Honestly, if you want Lucina merges, now is pretty much the time to pull blue. I'm gonna be perfectly blunt with you. Selena would be nice, but frankly, Dusel, nobody does what Dusel does. Okay, if you're pulling blue, you're trying to get Lucinas. If you don't get the correct third in that role, look, a Guinevere or a Dusel as a consolation prize, that is great. It's pretty good. So blue, if you're gonna pull, now's the time to do it, my friends. Sarah's nuts. All right, Sarah's pretty insane. If you didn't pick her up, if you didn't spark, or you sparked for somebody else when their new Heroes banner came out, you might want Sarah. I'm just saying, her assist is pretty cool. And then Bramimon and Corrin, obviously, duh. Bramimon is a no-brainer, okay? And Corrin, while she was just on the Hero Rises, not bad to have. I mean, you get a joint drive and a distant counter. Maybe you don't even want her, okay? Maybe you don't even want Corrin, right? Maybe you're just anti-Corrin. I don't know your life. You're always going to want distant counter, right? You're always going to want joint drive attack. Like, those are things you're always going to want and need for things. They're very good universal application skills. So not a bad pickup either. Red. Unless you really like them, there's no reason to pull red. Your orbs are much better spent on green, colorless, and blue because, frankly, those situations are so good. Red, I'll be honest, Marth is pretty old. Eric is pretty old. Reagan is free. We're also able to spark on her already if you wanted. Erica and Marth are probably going to get remixed next year. So, I mean, I'm not saying don't pull on them. You'll probably get another shot at them one more time this year. But after that, I think they're off to the remix banner next in 2022 at some point. So their usefulness, their application right now is a little bit limited. So I don't know how far you can take them in endgame content as it is, unless you pump a bunch of skills into them. Totally you. If you're going for merges, great. Reagan's always good to pick up. Martha's really fun. I have him at plus 10. He's like min-maxed. He's a grand time, let me tell you. And then Erica, obviously she needs a little more help, but she's not bad. Yeah, I think if you don't care about anybody on red, so not worth your time. Every other color, so good. I highly recommend picking up Dagr. I think her little Pathfinder skill is going to be a lot of fun and a lot of chaos for people to deal with. And then every other color, there's not really a downside to getting. I mean, Lucina, again, she's a little bit older. She's probably going to be remixed next year also at some point. Everybody else on blue has, again, universal application skills that a lot of units would like to have, even if you're just going for fodder. So basically, pull for Lucina if you want merges. There's no downside to getting anybody else on blue. Red, if there's any character you really, really like, I guess go for it. Or you can just wait for me to put the hero tracker out so you can see who's lining up with who next. I mean, green, colorless, there's really not a downside. There's just not. Green is major bang for buck. So good. So I'm a big fan of this banner. I think this is a good value banner. I think the timing of it is probably not how do I want to say this diplomatically? Not coincidence. We'll say that. There's a lot of good stuff coming up soon. I have a video talking about the rest of the first half of year 4. Are we in the 4th anniversary already? I don't know what year it is. Oh, God. Yeah, so we'll be talking about everything coming through May through August if you guys are interested in that. Once that calendar drops early April, I'll release that just to make sure we don't have anything missing. And yeah, this is a good banner. This is a good banner. I'll watch it to the end, but I don't think there's anything that's going to surprise us. I just know people get a little bit angry. Okay, yeah, there's nothing there. So that means not is probably shadow. Right? I'm assuming? No. Shadow? Maybe? Light and shadow. I feel like that's a nice contrast. Right? I think that's probably how it's going to go. Hey, this is good. Hello, Nintendo. What's up? Praise the Sun's Radiance. I'll say it again. I'm Team Dagr. Not has some redeeming to do for me. Yeah. This will be fun. This will be a good banner. Don't miss it. We will summon on it at some point. 31st, probably, because I think it debuts on the 30th. So we'll have the hero tracker out on the 30th. We'll have the banner summon up on the 31st. And then who knows what? Who knows what happens in 3 days? I don't know. Anyway, in the comments, let me know what you're thinking about this banner. Give me your thoughts. What are you pulling for? What are your targets? What are you aiming for? Green. Green is my home. Green is my home this time. But that is it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for doing all of the things that help us grow here, because we're almost to 10K. And I don't know what I have to do after that, so we're going to find out together. It'll be a journey. So come with me, won't you? It will be fun. Yes. Thank you again. Until then, I will catch you next time.